Hi, I'm Dave Baring, Technical Director here at TriStar, and welcome to Ask the Expert. Our question today comes from one of our food processing customers. This is a company that makes an awful lot of prepackaged foods, and they have both packaging and filling machines in their plant. And their question is regarding some of the plastic parts that they have that actually comes with the OEM equipment. And they said that some of the materials seem to hold up better than others. Is there a single material that we could use everywhere? Well, the first thing that I would say to this customer is we'd like to come in and visit your plant and do a little audit of what materials are being used where, because that will certainly help us better define what the breakdown situations are on the materials that you're not happy with. There may be a specific reason for those materials not working, and one of the things that we need to always be on the lookout for, especially nowadays, is the type of cleaning solutions that are being used, because some of the more traditional materials in the food processing and packaging industry are suddenly being affected by some of the new clean down materials, especially foaming agents that we find in some specific packing industries. So one of the things that we would want to find out from you, if you're in the food industry, is share with us your MSDS sheets on your cleaners, because that could have a huge effect on the performance of a polymer. The traditional materials normally don't have problems. The traditional materials that are used in your type of equipment in the food industry are things like UHMW polyethylene, Delrin or acetyl materials, nylon materials, especially cast nylons for things like star wheels and wear pads and things like that. Another material is the Earthlite material. It's a very common material, especially on machines coming out of Europe. Earthlite and Earthlite TX are very, very good materials for food packaging equipment, and we see some extremely good improvements on wear life and performance with those products. But they are polyesters, and those are some of the materials that can be affected by some of these new cleaning agents. So that's why we stress with our food processing customers, we need to know more about what's going on in the plant, because if you're seeing failures on some of your polymer parts that maybe you didn't see before, it might be directly because of some changes in your cleaning solutions. There are some, we've actually had situations where some very high-end materials that we use on some bottling equipment at a major soda company. We've had some product in there that had worked for years with no problems at all, and then suddenly they made a change and started cleaning down their equipment with ozonated water. This is water that's injected with ozone, and one of the things that ozone does is certain polymers will actually oxidize as a result of that exposure, and oxidation leads to rapid failure. The answer is there is not one single material. I guess that's the best way to put it to this particular question. The reason that so many materials are used on food processing equipment is because there are different demands, physical demands, temperature demands, all kinds of different reasons. So what we can do is, like I say, come in, do an audit of the plant, take a look at the types of materials that you're using, understand the parameters of the application, and see if we can't maybe centralize a little bit more on materials, and then possibly upgrade you to some materials that will perform longer and better and more cost effectively for you. That's a service that TriStar offers. We have facilities all around the United States. We have salespeople all over the field, and they're more than happy to come in and walk through the plant with you and do this kind of service for you. So if you'd like to have that service, or you'd like to talk to us more about that possibility, contact us through 1-800-TriStar. That'll take you to the branch for your area, or contact me at the Ask the Expert site, and we're more than happy to help out. We look forward to seeing you in another segment, and thanks for joining us.